Good morning. We had storms rip through the Ozarks last night. Tornadoes touched down, massive flooding. Our creek crossing was flooding. I'm going out to check on the animals this morning. The rabbitry is still standing. All the chicken coops are still standing. Let's see how everybody fared. Good morning, bunnies. Looks like the bottom part of the stand got wet. This part's mostly dry. How are you doing, Mr. Bunny? You look a little wet. Not too bad. How you doing, Mama? Okay. Yeah, I can see some stuff blue in here. Let's make sure you guys have food. Alright, I'm gonna let the birds out. I'll come back and check on you guys in a little while. The beehive is still standing. Oh, I forgot about the chicks. Good morning, chicks. Oh, somebody put your feed inside with you last night. That was good. All dry. Oh no, the feeder's not in here. I wonder where it is. Did it get blown around? Where is it? I don't see it. Somebody must have taken it in the house. I filled it up this morning. Go on, guys. But they are none the worse for wear. Nice and dry. Go. Nice and dry, healthy, no worries. I saw out my bedroom window the cows had gotten through the fence. It must have come down in the storm, and they were out in the bigger pasture, but I don't see them now. So I'm gonna go see if I can find them. All along this edge, water came through. You can see the water line. I'll show you right here. This is floodwaters. It was all the way up here, and you can see the grass is laid down. So it was all the way across the bottom of the pasture there. I hear a tractor down by the creek. We'll go down there in a bit and take a look. Evidence of humans. Floodwaters came all the way up into here, skirted this edge of the pasture. Our houses sit up high enough. Look at the fence line. That's how high the water was. It was up 2 rows of barbed wire. 3 rows on this gate. That is thigh high on me. And my knee is right there below the gate. I'll measure that when I get home, tell you how high it is. I'm guessing I'm 5 feet tall, 5'4". I'm guessing that's about 2.5 feet up. We'll see if I'm right. We'll measure that. That's a pretty good flood right through here. Again, you can tell that the water came rushing through here because all of this is laying down. So you can see it just cut the corner of the pasture this time. It didn't come nearly up like it did last time. Is Grandma's house okay? No damage, no trees down? That's good. All of our animals survived. Our bunnies are dry. If we're going to be a storm like that again, though, I might need to do something on the end just to kind of prevent them from getting wet. Like the water came all the way up here from, well, I don't know, it might just be runoff.
Well, I think it probably came up, high to the street.
Chewy, come back. If your dog dies, I'm not going to cry for you. You have not called him back yet. Chewy, no. Come back. Come.
smart dog.
Come.
He's a smart dog.
I'm not sure I can say as much for that owner right here. They're willing to risk it.
So right around the corner here, you can see there's detritus and all kinds of stuff hanging from the fence line.
Debris.
That's what detritus is. I mean, it's up head height, right, equal with my eye line here. So I mean, we're probably a good 5 feet underwater, you know, at this point of the road. The road's 5 feet underwater.
Right.
So, and we'll get home and we'll look at the rain gauge and see how much rain actually came down.
5.5 inches.
Over
a 12-hour period.
Yeah, so 5.5 inches in a very short amount of time. That's a lot of water that came through here.
And no telling how much we got upstream. Oh, there's a tree down across the road right there.
Yeah,
Right across the water.
yeah, the neighbors lost a tree, so this is like totally impassable right now until, number one, the water's got to go down. Number two, someone's got to get out there with a chainsaw and cut that thing up.
Yeah. But right now it's a good deterrent to keep dummies from trying to cross it.
Yeah.
As people do.
Right. I did see one of our neighbors out on a tractor working on the dirt road.
Yeah, I saw that. They were like right here, but I don't know when.
Yeah, so
I
they
guess they did what they could. And then
right. Yeah. So that water's still moving really fast.
Grandma was able to come out with a bucket of feed and lure the cows up here onto this hillside where they're enclosed by barbed wire until we have a chance to fix the hot wire that's down.
So they put the hay bales in to try and stop the erosion,
Yeah.
but it looks like it went right under it.
But their fence is intact.
Yeah. Oh, there's the phone line. That's our phone service right there. All this fence was just put up.
This isn't even the creek.
No.
The creek is running down the road.
Yeah. It's coming down the road and cutting through right here
yeah.
where the graders pulled gravel out of here to smooth the road just recently. Yeah, all that's gone to wash away.
For sure.
So some friends of ours from church just bought this property on both sides of the creek here, and they just put up a brand new barbed wire fence. Well, that's it, laying in amongst the trees over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Tree's broken in half there.
Stay back, Oakland.
We've been stuck at home all day and doing various projects around the farm. We're always putting fresh straw and hay down in the beds of all the critters. So the chicks over there are getting a little fresh hay, and I'm sure they'll go in and scratch that up and get it just right. The big chickens over here, their nesting boxes are all wet. I mean, we had 6 inches of rain last night. It's pretty crazy. So the nesting boxes, the bottoms of them are just kind of wet. I never got around to putting any kind of waterproof top or anything over that. Something to think about, maybe getting squared away before we have much more rain and that starts to rot. All the cows are down at the hay barn. We pitched a bunch of hay into the stalls. I drove around on the quad and picked up a bunch of the white step-in posts that were just scattered throughout the pasture. The water that came through there just really did a number on that. It'll have to be entirely rebuilt. The bunnies and the chicks made it through the storm just fine. The bees as well, as I see them buzzing about their hive. Come on, get a full shovel.
says the cameraman.
That's how you fix your roads when you don't have a tractor.
Put that camera rolling yet? I want all my work captured on film.
We got some big ruts in our driveway. Our neighbor said he'd bring a load of rock by with his tractor, but we didn't want to wait because we didn't want to risk any damage to Lorella's car.
Well, we have people coming tomorrow.
Oh, and there's the fire pit tomorrow night after Baker Creek.
The road crews got out yesterday and repaired the road. We can now make it around the corner, and the water's gone down enough we're able to cross the creek just in time for our fire pit gathering Sunday night. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time the rooster crows.